This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.
Hey there, I'm Zach Crenshaw with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Maybe you experienced the headache. State Route 87 north of Fountain Hills closing temporarily this afternoon after a brush fire sparked. The delays and backups going for miles earlier today. Fire crews able to get a quick handle on this one, though, getting it completely contained in a matter of hours. Now, we've learned the fire was caused by a semi-truck that caught fire, and then the flames quickly spreading and eventually engulfing the entire truck. No word on whether anyone was hurt. A man is in the hospital tonight after police say a security guard shot him at Quick Trip just west of the 17 along Cactus. Phoenix PD say the two had some sort of confrontation before. The man shot is expected to survive. No word yet on whether the person will face charges. We're tracking the latest on a bizarre string of shootings in Phoenix. Investigators telling us 5 people were hurt in different areas along 19th Avenue overnight. Detectives believe they were shot with a pellet gun, many of them near 19th Ave and Camelback. Now we know 3 victims were rushed to the hospital, but they're expected to be okay. So far, the suspect, though, still on the run. If you have any information about who may have been firing that pellet gun, you're asked to contact Phoenix PD.
Sometimes I can see myself laying inside the coffin. Them are my thoughts at night, my only ones.
Powerful words there from 11-year-old Adarian Murray, the Mississippi child who was shot by a police officer after he called them for help. Murray's mother now filing a federal lawsuit against the city of Indianola, its police chief, and the officers involved in that shooting. They're seeking $5 million on Adarian's behalf. To D.C. now, where the debt ceiling deal is far from done. The framework House Speaker Kevin McCarthy negotiated with the Biden administration and White House, seeing some serious pushback from hardline conservatives and progressive Democrats for very different reasons, of course. Progressives say the deal's new work requirements for people receiving federal food aid is a non-starter for them. Meanwhile, Republicans on the other side argue that the proposed spending cuts don't go deep enough. Right now, the House is expected to vote on that bill late tomorrow night.
Yeah, huh?
Hearing that pretty loud now, aren't you?
You're loud.
That is the moment 85-year-old Caroline Mayo got to hear her 4-month-old great-grandson for the first time. Caroline's family says over the years, her hearing started to fade. Hearing loss can lead to the loss of other cognitive functions as well, like speech and reaction time. Our cameras were there, though, for those first few moments of Caroline hearing through her new ears. The family telling us they are so excited to be able to better communicate with Caroline.
Because she hasn't been able to hear it, and she has a 9-year-old granddaughter that my daughter has that's unable to speak with her, so now she'll be able to spend more time with her on coloring and painting.
Love that. The hearing specialist says it's going to take time for the ear to adjust and hear all the frequencies that were hard to comprehend before. The Belltone Foundation was able to give Caroline new hearing aids at no cost to her. Look at that smile there. Normally, they cost several $1,000s. On New Tuesday, WalletHub naming 2 Valley cities as the best places to raise a family. Scottsdale, as you can see, coming in at number 8, followed by Gilbert at number 9. WalletHub said they looked at things like housing affordability and school system quality to create those rankings.
Tracking your forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens. We've got a nice day on tap for tomorrow, at least for this time of year. Temperatures dropping several degrees, putting us several degrees below normal with a high of just 92 here in Phoenix. We're going to pick up breezes again in the afternoon. West-southwest winds for us 10 to 15 miles per hour. As we look at Futurecast here, even breezier conditions along the rim and across southeastern Arizona tomorrow afternoon with peak wind gusts in those locations at 30 to 35 miles per hour. We'll keep this forecast dry across much of the state, but we do have low pressure moving in, which will bring some slight chances for spotty showers and thunderstorms to northern Arizona for the rest of the week. Here in the valley, our forecast staying dry and temperatures staying low for this time of year through at least Thursday. We do, though, have another big warm up coming, and by this weekend, the triple digits will return, topping out at 103 on Sunday and Monday.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to ABC15.com or just download the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC15 flash briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.